The horse trading over which side of politics will ultimately form government has stepped up a notch. The Greens have signed a formal agreement to back Julia Gillard for another term as Prime Minister. The deal doesn't mean the Greens will support all of Labour's legislation, but both parties argue it will ensure more stable government than the coalition.
Signed, sealed and delivered.
Congratulations, thank you.
With a flick of the wrist, the Greens have thrown their weight behind a minority Gillard government.
There is always a little bit of reticence about stepping into the icy waters of political agreement.
The deal includes commitments from the Greens to supply numbers and a refusal to support no confidence motions against a Labor government. In return, there are moves towards free national dental care, a referendum to recognise Indigenous Australians in the Constitution, reform for political advertising and donations, a debate on Afghanistan and a climate change committee. That means Labor's Citizens' Assembly is likely to be dumped.
This is a replacement of both the Labor Party and the Greens' commitments to dealing with climate change.
But there's still no agreement on a carbon price, no Green representative in Cabinet and no commitment to gay marriage.
We feel we can work well with the Gillard government to talk about these issues. Some of them are quite thorny, some of them are quite difficult.
Critically though, Labor now has the support of Greens MP Adam Bant in the House of Representatives. The formal agreement between the ALP and the Greens puts the government neck and neck with the coalition, but they both need the support of at least 3 independents to form government. The so-called kingmakers are meeting with the head of Treasury today, but they're still in no hurry to make up their minds.
I've been consistent saying this might take a couple of weeks. I've packed for 2 weeks, and so hopefully if we can get it sooner, I think that's great for everyone.
Hair's breadth away, I'd say, in my case. But we will be working closely with my colleagues.
Tomorrow we'll be getting to the pointy end of the deal in terms of talking some of the ministers and shadow ministers.
The independents are using the political deadlock in the lower house to get a bipartisan deal on changes to the way Parliament works.
As soon as anyone signs off and has a majority government, we're going to lose that opportunity.
They're hoping for a deal on that at least by the end of the week. George Roberts, ABC News, Canberra.